Hello and welcome to Crestwood Clips. This short video will show you what needs to be set up in Dynamics GP before using the workflow feature. Thanks for watching. In this demo, we're using Dynamics GP 2015. The steps for Dynamics GP 2013 are no difference in the setup. However, when we get into the actual workflow, you'll notice that they've added quite a few predefined workflows in 2015. There's three main things that you need to set up before using workflow in Dynamics GP. The first one is under the main menu, Tools, Setup, System, Workflow Setup. In here, we need to tell Dynamics GP what email account to use and which server to send those emails back and forth to people included in the workflow steps. Once you put in this information, simply click on OK. The second step is to set up the workflow calendar. That's also under the main menu, under Tools, Setup, Company this time, and then down to Workflow, Workflow Calendar. The calendar is important to make sure that it's set up properly because it distinguishes the working time versus non-working time for these tasks included in a workflow. Notice in our calendar we have Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, specified as working time. We also want to set up holidays or non-working days such as the 4th of July or any other days that people would not be in the office. For example, a task might have a due date of 2 days, that something needs to get done in 2 days. If it happens to fall on a Friday, it wouldn't be due then until Monday because Saturday and Sunday are designated as non-working days. Once you set up your calendar, you click on Save, and we go on to the third step, which is to take a look and make sure that our messages are set up. Again, we go to the main menu, Tools, Setup, Company, Workflow, and this time we go to Email Message Setup. This area is somewhere you might go back into after you start working with workflows a little bit more. If you click on the magnifying glass, it'll bring up all the predefined email templates in the system. We can change them, add new ones, remove them, or modify them as needed. For example, maybe I wanted to make a modification to the vendor approval email assigning a workflow task to somebody. I select it, click on Select at the top, and it brings up this template for me that then I can modify. Notice in here it is pulling specific pieces of your Dynamics GP data right into the email that it would send for somebody. You can change these, modify it, add additional fields, add in custom fields. You can also specify to have replies sent to a different person. If you make changes, make sure you save it, and then you can close this window. Those are the three things that you need to set up prior to using workflow. The last option under Tools, Setup, Company, Workflow, and Workflow Maintenance is where we go to actually set up the steps in our workflow. Please watch our next video on setting up workflow and workflow maintenance. Thank you.